All right. Hi, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean. Please welcome my very special guest today, Ginger Faye.
Oh,
Welcome, Ginger.
thank you for having me on, Jean. I'm just excited about this.
I am very excited as well. I have watched you on other channels, and I found that you have amazing, beautiful reading skills. And I just wanted to get to know you better and invite you onto my channel this afternoon. So, Ginger, I
Mhm.
just wanted to say hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you very much for being here. And I want to wish everybody a very happy and safe and cool 4th of July weekend, long weekend. I know a lot of people are out and about, and we just thank you for stopping by and being here. And Alex is here. We are simulcasting on both channels, everybody. So just so everybody knows.
So
And
I will see their messages on that they while they're watching you. I will see them as well. In
yes, can
message.
you see the
Oh,
ones
I
with the
do.
paper clip on them?
I only see Alex. Oh, up in Streamyard, I see everybody. Okay, okay, all
Okay.
right.
All right, good. Nice. So we're going to do a little bit of I'm going to be talking to Ginger a little bit and asking her some questions about her development, and then we're going to be doing readings, but feel free and pop in a question if you'd like. So, Ginger, what I'd like to start off with is how did you start with your spiritual uh, practice? How did that begin for you?
Okay, so as far as practice beginnings, I had a friend who I would try to talk to about um, like paranormal stuff and psychic abilities, and she wanted nothing to do with it. And she moved away for a couple of years, came back, and she goes, "I found this lady who's doing meetups and working on your psychic abilities." I'm like, "Thought you didn't believe in that." So anyways, and so that started about 13 years ago. And I had already owned a tarot deck, a set of runes, numerology I was doing, of course, just for myself. And it just blossomed from there, and then I became a tarot deck and oracle deck collector because I love art and I love the artwork on these cards. And that's the beginnings.
Wow, wow. It really it does catch us. It does call to us. We all have this, or most of us we have this calling, or this sort of like something tapping on your shoulder, like uh pick me up or get to know me, or we have this yearning, like everybody who comes here to listen to these
Mm-hmm.
shows also has this calling, also has this, like, there's something more that is out there than just this existence.
Mm-hmm.
And that discovery phase is really just very magical. So, and how did you begin on YouTube?
Well, I have a friend, Amber of Lavender Moon, Amber Ton, and she was doing a dual series on her channel, Paranormal Live Hangout, which she had guests on talking about their paranormal experiences, and she had also tarot um, formatting, and she wanted me to come on and do a tarot spread that I um, developed. And
Oh,
so it started there. I had uh, a Facebook group that I would post not only my own, but mostly other people tarot spreads. And so she had me on a couple times doing that, and I had told her I'd like to come on to her paranormal hangout and tell her about my experiences. And then I started going on other people's channels to do readings. Betsy Palmer, Psychic Medium, was the first channel I read on,
wow.
and
So she saw you on that paranormal show, contacted you, and had you on her show.
more or less, yeah, we knew each other in chats and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And then Scott Scorpio Sun invited me on his channel, and then he had never done live readings before, and he was a little nervous to do that. So I offered my assistance. I'll go on live with you, and let's do readings together. And we did a couple play dates, and so through Scott, I gained more and more confidence, and everybody in the chat kept telling me they wanted me to start a channel and do readings. And so about a year later, I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay. Wow. Wow. So supportive, this community, aren't they?
It
They're just absolutely
really is.
wonderful and
Mhm.
very unique and high vibrational and educated and spiritual. It's really such
It's
a magnificent group. It really is.
yeah.
So there is something on your website is done, or your website and your YouTube channel is done very well, and I can tell that the care and the effort that you put towards it, the time that you put towards it, and the depth that you have. It's very well done, and you have something called a tarot normal investigation series on your YouTube channel.
I do.
Would you just maybe give us an idea of what that might look like?
Yeah. So um, on Amber's channel, Lavender Moon, one time she asked me to come on to do a tarot spread, and it was about contacting people who've crossed over. And we've done this spread before. We went on, and she's like, well, why don't we do the little girl in your home? I'm like, just me, mine, not everybody. So okay, so that started it, and then so that's what where the seed started, where I want to do more of these investigations using tarot.
Oh,
So I went on again. This was supposed to be a dual stream. It didn't work out that way. So we investigated the Amityville house.
I know it.
And so it was a very interesting energies that we got that wasn't in alignment with the TV version. So it
Oh,
was fascinating. And so I started having some guests on, and Sasha Graham. Do you know Sasha Graham?
it
She's
doesn't.
a she works for Llewellyn. She's a deck creator, books galore on tarot, and she's a friend of mine. We She had a tarot series we were doing via Zoom, and so when I started this, I knew that I wanted her to be my first guest. She's a wonderful storyteller, and Llewellyn had taken her to Italy, and there was a castle in Italy that she felt had some interesting energies in it. So we investigated that one, and it was the most amazing journey. So and not only it doesn't have to be a haunting per se. Mel from Woolly Hermit was my last guest, and most recent guest. I shouldn't say my last. She had very good energies in her home, and she wanted to know more about it. So we did an investigation, and it was the most wonderful thing, and a nice switch up to do beautiful, loving energies versus any kind of, malevolent. So it doesn't have to be a scary entity. It could just be energies in
Right,
the home. Yeah.
right.
So I love
And
it.
I was going to ask you what your definition for paranormal energies is. That just sort of like energy signatures or earthbound spirits, or is there more than that? I mean, I'm sure there's, but
Yeah, it's basically all the above. Any earthbound energies that are present in one's home, or I want to do something that's not even in a home, say a haunted cemetery or something. Um, so I guess paranormal would probably be mostly earthbound. Now that
Mm-hmm.
you put it in sections like that for me.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done anything other than mediumship wise connecting with spirits who crossed over. Um, but with Mel's, it was two spirits that crossed over. So, and I don't believe they were fully on earthbound.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just sometimes the energy signature is left behind. It's like
Mhm.
the density of what was, and a lot of historical like battle scenes and stuff. It's not they're not all the souls are there. It's just the energy
Right.
of the battle
Exactly.
that is
Yeah.
still hanging
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. So
So
very, very energetic. Yeah. Definitely.
mhm, mhm. Interesting, interesting. And I love the way that you say that there's really good and positive energies as well. And just learning the
Mhm.
history of somebody who really cared about their house and who built their house and whose family grew up on on the property, and
Mm.
learning more about them and how they feel and having them come through and things like that would be really very interesting. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that sometimes the only sometimes I feel as though the word paranormal has such a I reference it to like those series on the TV that kind of make it a little scary, or they
Yeah.
have the
Yeah.
eerie music behind it, but it's not. It's just curiosity. It's just
Yeah.
investigative. It's just finding out things that may not be, known before. And that
Mhm.
aspect I do like of it as well.
Yeah, I
Um,
think we need to bring in a new energy on that. Just like the word psychic, everybody thinks, oh, you must be devil worshiper.
right.
And so, yeah, so we need to bring in a new energy on that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I love all the diversity and the depth and the background that you bring to your YouTube channel and your readings yourself. And you do tarot and oracle cards as well?
Oracle and Oracle, and I have done live smoking billet readings.
I'm sorry, what? I don't know what that is. I'm like, that's
Smoking
new.
billet, it's where you take, like you take a candle, you light it, and then
Oh,
actually, this is one of my pieces. You take the paper above the flame, and the soot of the flame creates an image. I don't know if
oh,
you can see that. There we go.
yes.
And so I can do readings off of the images that it
Wow.
creates.
That's fascinating. That's
Yeah.
right along the lines of like tea leaves or the other, I don't know if
Coffee
it's called a, yeah.
grounds. I can't
Mm-hmm.
remember the name of it either.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this I'm getting ready to do another live reading on this. I think when I did my live readings for this, I might have been on Betsy Palmer's channel when I did hers. But those videos are in my save lists on my
Okay.
YouTube channel.
Okay. What are they called? I know they're called something, right?
Not
I
sure.
forget what they're called. You guys know what they're called, those lists that we put together at the bottom. They have a name for everything, and I just can't remember all of them. Um, Yeah, that's really that's quite amazing, and I love the diversity and the just the awareness and the expansiveness that you bring in and that you're open to, and it everybody's journey is just a little bit different. Like what came first, and
Mhm.
how tarot fell in, and how investigating fell in, and how spiritual connection. Do you have any connection to like Reiki or energy healing at all?
I do. I'm certified Reiki master teacher,
Of course.
so I haven't been practicing as much lately, of course.
Yeah.
But
But
I go ahead.
did you notice that after your Reiki attunements that your spiritual awareness really ramped up?
Yes, the whole energy field ramped. As a matter of fact, it's ramping up right now. I'm just getting all kinds of. It's not just the fans blowing. Really interesting story was my final attunement was on a Sunday, and I went to work, and I'm a nutrition manager at an elementary school. And after breakfast was over, the little tiny 4-year-olds were leaving. And I always had two that would come and give me a hug on their way out. So the normal two came up, they gave me their hugs. Then there was another, and then another. And the teacher's looking at me. I'm like, the whole class stopped by to give me a hug on their way
Oh,
out. It was the most amazing feeling.
that is
Most
so
amazing.
sweet. That is so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say that if anybody that's watching now or watching later, if you are spiritually aware and you're looking to sort of ramp up your connection to spirit and your awareness with energy, taking a Reiki course, whether it's online or in person, is really very powerful.
Mhm.
And this is what I did, and I remember the day that I got my Reiki attunement and the images and the Reiki masters that came through that showed themselves to me, showed them by a stream, by a mountain. And I said, this man has a
Oh,
little tiny mustache and a little tiny beard. And he's like, yeah, that's your Reiki master. And I'm like,
I was
really?
going to say Confucius.
Right? But it was one of my first experiences of starting to get messages, and it really is real, you guys.
It really is, because I've known about some of these energies growing up, but like you said, once I got that attunement and started working with tools more, it just expanded. And when you start learning about energies and working with energies and how to manipulate my hands are on fire right now. It's like when you learn how to change, especially like with my son. Most of my friends know that my oldest has autism, and this really helped with knowing him as well, because I could feel when his energy
Oh,
is going to change. And like if we're out in public, I know, okay, this will have to be a shorter trip than I planned on. And then changing his energy so that his meltdowns have been few and far between. And I think it's because of the energy I hold, because they absorb others, and they are truly empaths.
and your son
Um,
has special needs that you're referring to.
yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's
So,
that's amazing. Amazing that we can use this in our everyday lives. And well, thank you very much. I'm sure there is tons and tons and tons, many more questions that I have for you. But I just want to take a moment and say hello to everybody in the chat. And I see Chris MK. Thanks for being here, Chris. Nice to see you. I see Yvette, Morella, and Warrior Girl. So nice to see you. And on Ginger's channel, let me see if I can just bring that up 1 second. On Ginger's channel, I see Fleck is here and Jessica Lynn. So nice to see you. And Yvette Braggs is here. I don't know why that didn't
she's
show up over there.
new. Oh,
And Morella, I said, and Lane is here. Nice to see you. Sweet and Salty is here. Thank you. And Akila B. Hi, Akila. So nice to see you. And David is here. Hi, David. Nice to see you. And Sherry Kirk is here. And Sherry, she's so sweet. She says, hi, everyone. No questions today. I just had a wonderful reading with Jean and her guests the other day. Just
aw,
listening to everyone's reading. Isn't it?
wonderful.
It really raises your vibration when you're here listening to other readings, really
Mhm.
raises your vibration, opens up your awareness, and connects you. It really
It really
it
does.
it makes a difference.
Yeah.
So we're all glad to see you here. And Warrior Girl is here. Whew. Thank you everybody for coming. And Tasha. Um, so thank you all very much. And if you have a question, you can go ahead and pop it in. I'm going to
Mm.
go look for the ones who are most recent here and see if I see anything. Um, so nice. Yes. Oh, and Warrior Girl, thank you very much for putting in Ginger Faye's channel as well as my channel. Thank you very much. That's really sweet of you. So I'll go ahead and start with Warrior Girl as a nice little thank you. She says, "Can I please get a message for the upcoming week?"
Oh, I'm going to mute myself while that was loud.
Sometimes people have like a pad or a little cloth or something to kind of mute it a little bit. It
I
sometimes
did, and
helps.
I took it out real quick. I have I made something, and I had a little padding. I don't know what to call it. They use it to line pillows before they actually put the fabric on them, and it was too cushy, so I took it out, and so I just need to not bang my cars.
I see. That's okay. So, Yvette, I see your question, and Tanya, I see your question. And so let's go with Warrior Girl. What's coming up for next week? And Marilla, I see your question. I'm just trying to call you guys out so that you know. Um, okay, Alex, I see you too. Whoops. I don't have if you can do it in caps and emojis, that's really helpful. But Alex, I see you. Okay, here's everybody now. Okay. All right. I see flowers. I know that you have a rose on your icon there, but I do see flowers. So I'm not sure if you're doing any gardening or what the flowers mean around you. Bringing in flowers, bringing nature inside. Um, they're even saying like a picture of flowers, just something to brighten your surroundings and for something for your eye to land on and to just sort of mm, lose yourself in the photo or in the flower, like really just connect with the flower, connect to flower energy and the creation. It's a very strong creative energy, and they're just this is what I'm getting for you to connect to the creative energy of nature and specifically flowers. um, so that's what I got for Warrior Girl. How about you, Ginger?
Wonderful. That's a beautiful message. Can't go wrong with flowers. Okay, so I first got the Knight of Coins, and the Knight of Coins is about taking things, planning, do some careful plannings and taking it slow. We want to, when we make our plans for the future, we want to be specific and careful in our actions and our thoughts and how we go about doing this. The Knights are about moving forward. It's just this particular Knight is moving slow, a little slower, because these decisions you're needing to make are very important, and your guides want you to know to take care and patience in making these decisions. And then I've got the lovely Six of Cups. Okay, so I love that Jean was talking about being in the garden, because this cute little girl, she's in the garden. She's just she's not only just reminiscing like Six of Cups do. This particular card is not about the reminiscing. It's about the dreaming. Dreaming's moving forward. And I love, my favorite little dandelions are in here. And I always say that go outside, go into your garden. Don't weed all the dandelions out, because they're, first of all, when they're yellow flowered, they're beneficial to the bees. And then afterwards, you can pick one, make your wish, blow, and I like to say, have all the fairies carry your wishes out to the universe. And then I have the Divine Feminine, magnetic receptive power. So all these
Oh,
decisions you make are going to be divinely led. So be sure to be in practice in communicating with your higher self and your guiding team, and they will not lead you wrong. So they will be very helpful with your planning. Okay.
beautiful. That looks like warrior girl also. Her energy, that
Oh,
feminine, divine feminine for sure. That's
love.
her essence right there. And I
Oh, I
also
know.
that the picture with the garden and her
Mm-hmm.
dreaming is what they want you to do, to focus in on nature and just lose yourself
Mm-hmm.
and dream your new reality or dream your new future, dream and manifest yourself, what is upcoming for you, and they want you to harness the power of your imagination. And I love those cards. What is that deck with all that information on there, Ginger?
This is the Mystic Palette. I don't have the box with me. Chiro Marchetti. It's his late. Well,
uh
late.
wow, no wonder. I love Shira
Yeah. I've been
Marchetti.
wanting a deck for his forever and ever, and I couldn't decide between the it was the I got it over there, the respective tarot and another one. And when these came out, they came out in the beautiful jewel tones and then these muted tones. And I'm all about the earthy colors and energies. And I'm glad I waited because this was like, I don't need another day.
Wow,
So,
it's
yeah.
really very beautiful. The Mystic Palace, you said?
Mystic Palette.
Oh, palette.
Yeah, it's
P.
on his website, but it's soon to be released mass market.
Wow,
So
wow, that is
highly,
that.
I get the best messages ever on that deck.
Yeah. And I see you, warrior girl, and I'm sending you so much love and all the best
Mm.
for your week and for the month, and looking forward to connecting again soon. Okay. So I have MCB00 says, "Can you sense what my person feels for me?" So I think they have a love interest, and
Mhm.
they're looking to kind of understand the dynamic. And like I said, I think we've touched base on this a little bit one time before. We can't really go into anybody else's energy without their permission. But let's just see what's around the MCB energy and see if we can maybe enlighten MCB as to what energy they may be putting
Mm.
out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I agree. It's hard to do a third party reading
Yeah.
without them present.
You know what they're telling me, MCB, is that it's sort of like an incessant need to know. And they say that if you pick up a pendulum, and this will put your mind at ease, it'll keep that wandering or wondering or that incessant needing to know, and it puts your mind at ease. Like, what are the energies today? How does it look for me today? And is it favorable for me, or is it not in my favor? And just sort of pick up the energies and kind of get to know what you're sensing around the energies, and this will give you your answers. They're saying to give you the power in your own hands to find your own answers to things. I do know I had a dilemma in my life a few years back, and I remember every day I didn't know what was going to happen and I didn't know what to think, and I was like totally clueless, and that's all I could think about because I didn't know the unknown and the importance of how much that is. If you had something that would help you to gain that perspective, it kind of just puts your mind at ease, and it helps you to trust yourself and understand a little bit more about energies. You could also do
Mhm.
this with tarot cards as well. Pull two or three tarot cards a day and say, what are the energies look like today? How about
Mhm.
you, Ginger?
Yeah. Um, so yes, I want to go on that energy thing. I did get the Lover's card. So this is the energy you need to emit if this is the energy you want drawn to you. These two swans, I love this. Swans are all about flowing with ease, beauty, and grace. And it seems to me if you go about your courtship with slow ease, grace, um, you might be able to accomplish connecting with this person. And I don't know if this is you or she or this other person. They have a lot of there's a lot of fiery energy right here. So don't let that fire. I just feel don't rush things. Um, Queens are all about creating a sacred space. So in this particular incident, I'm thinking create that energetic space of love and just think about the courtship and the process of the courtship and enjoy the process rather than is she coming, is she coming, is she coming, because that's where I kind of feel here. Not rushing that process. And if it's meant to be, when it happens, that fire will just, um, but it's more important for you to think about the courtship process.
Yeah.
That's
And
what.
and also, being kind, compassionate, and being a friend. And
Mhm,
if
mhm.
something comes of it, then that's even better. But if nothing comes from it, you always have a friend. It's
Exactly.
it's a difficult situation. I do understand, and I do feel the anxiety of what to do because do I
Mhm.
know? But just be a friend and send compassion. Yeah. So all the best to you, MCB, and I hope
Absolutely.
we hear you come back soon and tell us the next
Tell us
development.
all about it. Yes.
I think there'll be lots some news soon for sure. So Sherry H is here. Sherry H from Voices
Hi.
from the Swamp. She said, "I'm
Sherry.
sorry I'm running late today." No, you're right on time, Sherry. And she will be on my channel, her debut here with me, SunPsychic Jean
Ooh,
Show on 4th of July. Yay!
wow.
I
Sparks
know.
flying. I
I
love
know.
it.
I know. I'm so excited to connect with Sherry, and we've done a few birthday parties together and things, and I've finally got her to come onto my channel.
Oh, yeah.
She's a very busy lady, that's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
She's great. She's great. The whole community knows her and loves her.
Yes, they
Uh,
do.
okay, so let's see where I have. You're very welcome, MCB. They said, "Thank you,
Oh,
ladies. You're
you're
very welcome."
welcome. Welcome.
I don't know. Here's
Let's
Michael
see.
Sanders. Can
Oh,
you get a sense of what's going on in my home and land? Oh, this is a
yeah.
metaphysical, this is a paranormal question. Is
Okay.
this let us know,
Mm.
are you having some energies or some happenings going on, Michael? Can you give us a little
Mm.
bit of maybe just a little direction of what you might be experiencing? Are you seeing someone or is what is going on so that maybe we can tune in a little
Mm.
closer?
All the energy's going home and land.
Uh, oh, he was going to
Oh,
have the dead files come. Wow.
exciting. Okay. Well, since this is a short business, I'll just go about your home instead of home and land. And actually, Michael, if you would like to go to my information and my email address, because I don't know if you were here in the beginning, that I have a series I call Paranormal Investigations, and it's investigating paranormal energies using the tarot. So I would love to have you on a guest, and then we can investigate the home and land. And if you have dead files come on, we could see how the two marry or not.
Hmm. So he says they picked us because of the voices on a video asking for help, but they seemed faked. Yes, please. This is 4 years and I don't know what
Okay.
is causing it. So let's just see if we can tune in and see if there's anything in the voices around Michael's home, see if we can pick anything up. Oh, he's been told it was a doorway. Okay.
Hmm.
So I feel like this may be I'm not sure where you are in the if you're in the US or where you are in the US, but it feels to me like old pioneers, and it seems to be like a sort of like they're showing me like a group of men around a campfire, and that they work during the day and they sit around the campfire at night. I feel as though this may be older energies that are energy signatures that they may have ran into a situation where perhaps they met their fate via wild animal, or they were injured, or they fell ill. Maybe they ate something that was tainted and they all got sick. Something happened to them that was unexpected, and they had such high hopes for their future, and they had such inspiration and like a exploring type of nature, that they had so much to look forward to, yet everything was just cut short. Whatever it was, their journey, or whether it was their exploration, whatever this was cut short, cut short in its progression. And I feel as though this may be still what you're hearing is, I'm not sure if they were ill, or if they met a wild animal, or something happened that sort of they met their fate in this unexpected way. How about you, Ginger? What are you getting with that?
Getting a few different energies. First of all, I want to say I think they're in your home because that's familiar to them. And like you said, they loved their home, their land, and so I don't know if this is the card of familiarity, or you also have a young child who's there, who hasn't, who seems a little lost. I liked when you said you're talking about their work ethics and stuff like that. I got these seven of swords here. So it for me, usually seven of swords are gathering information. So part of this is about you doing a little investigating yourself on the land, but it does seem like a life was cut short. And I'm not going to say I couldn't tell if it was by animal or by another person. I do feel like someone was deceived at some point and they're not happy, or they're just angry because, like Jean said, their life was shortened. I have this energy of an older woman here. So I. I was trying to see if she's connected to a young girl or not, but I'm not really. That might have been her house at one point as well. So I think you have more than one energy there for sure. So in this one, she's tending to her garden. So I don't know if you've seen anything outside as well, but she loved her gardening. She loved her land, and maybe that's why she is there. And I think that's, I'm going to stop there. So I think it's more than one energy. We have one that are not happy, one that just loves her home and her land. Um, and for a short story, that's what I have.
Yeah, yeah, we're just touching along the
Yeah,
surface there. But Michael,
yeah.
I'm also getting that you have an awareness. You have a heightened ability to pick up and listen. You have a psychic clairs, your clairaudience and clairsentience. So they see your light. You have a light, and they are drawn to your light, and they know that you can hear them. And it's not only it's audible outside, like maybe other people have heard it or experienced it as well, but it's also you that are hearing this because you're open to it. You have this ability that maybe you haven't
Mhm.
developed yet. But one of the most important things to know is that you are always in control, and you have the upper hand and the last word in what happens and what doesn't happen. So if you say,
Mhm.
be quiet, I don't want to hear you talk to me anymore, they have to listen to you. It is a
Mhm.
universal law. If you say, leave my home, I don't want you in my home anymore, they have to listen
Mhm.
to you. You
Mhm.
have every control. They cannot manipulate you. If they feel that you have any kind of fear, they'll feed off of this fear. If you're worried or you're concerned, they'll feed off of that and they'll have more energy around that. So as long as
Mhm.
you have confidence and you have the authority and the knowing that this is a universal law, that this is your environment, this is your place in your home, and you say who stays and who talks and who doesn't. If you're looking to help somebody and you want to protect yourself while you're helping somebody, helping these souls to find out what happened, to help them figure out where to go, that's fine too. But always remember that nobody has any control over you. We have autonomy.
Mhm.
We have, what is that? There's another word for it. Um, I can't think of it. Sorry. And it, um, it's just you are always in control. You're the boss. So just remember that. Okay, good. He says they don't scare me. They want to help. Okay. All right, good.
He also
Good. I'm
said,
glad.
many, many here. Yes, I have, and out of my home as well. And it affects my daughter. I was just wondering, this elderly woman might be drawn to your daughter as well as a protective energy for her. And about the fear, I think it came out. I already reshuffled my cards. That came out in that Seven of Swords too, and that makes more sense for me. Is your fears are also attracting these others that um, that are
Hmm.
angry.
Hmm. Yeah, but yeah, you're in control though of your own
Yeah.
energy. I'll think of the word probably by the end of the show.
Mhm.
So thank you for your question, Michael. That was very interesting. And please do
You're
go to
welcome.
Ginger's YouTube channel. And what was the link or what was the information you asked them to
My
check?
my in the about the my email address is in there,
Okay, good.
and then we can expand upon that. But yeah, that was a wonderful question. Thank you.
Okay. And Rosie, I see your question here. Alex says he would love a reading, please. Hi, Alex. Thank you very much. I know you were here early on, and thank you
Mhm.
very much for being here.
Oh,
Mm. Alex, I'm finding you very charming, very kind, considerate, and sort of a little introverted, but very intelligent. And it's like you do more listening than you do talking, and you're very observant of other people's behavior, and you do learn and absorb a lot from listening to these types of shows. So your intelligence is magnificent, and you have such a developed resource. You also have vivid dreams, they're showing me, and an imagination, and perhaps even an ability to draw. um, and
ooh.
um, they're just showing me this energy for you. And okay, so he wants a reading around love, and that's what I'm just realizing that now. So let me see. There's someone probably similar to your energy who's also quiet, who is also introverted, who is also creative and intelligent. That it's either the opposites attract or similarities attract. But in this instance, if you are both introverted, it would take one of you to step out of your comfort zone. So just keep your eyes open, and ask for your angels or your spirit guides to help to uh, for you to cross paths with this person, and see what happens. How about that?
Hmm, wonderful. So I'm gonna play on the introverted part because one of the cards I got, it says building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. So you will definitely, as hard as it is, will have to, like say, be the knight. You have to be on a quest and actually um, approach people. And I'm not saying, hey, baby, want to go out with me? Approach, say hi, and get to know people. Go out to gatherings of some sort where there's some mingling going on. So as far as love, I have the star card for you. So
Oh,
um, she's absolutely beautiful. So there is hope for you. So you need to ask your guides to help you attract that who's in alignment with your energy so that you can meet someone who you enjoy doing things with. I'm looking deeper into my um,
yeah, take your time.
very much constant in this, very much concentrating on what she's trying to manifest. So be particular. um, I was once told, write a love letter as if you have that person in your life right now. Tell them that you love waking up in the mornings with them and cooking breakfast together, and you love going, you know, be specific about what you're looking for in that person. Right now, I feel like a person for you is going to be someone who is very humble, very, very much a dreamer as you are, loves to sit and daydream. I'm just picturing the two of you in a hammock together, just enjoying being together. You don't have to go somewhere to enjoy each other's company. And I see the queen coming.
Oh,
um, in here, okay, so my Queen of Swords here. So this is somebody who may also be very in tune with the energies that are surrounding her, because for here, these two white ravens are a step above your typical raven. They're ancient wisdom that they carry, ancient messages. So the person you meet may be somebody who's highly intuitive and has that connection with spirit, which I believe the two of you will just love. It's funny, in this image, I also see that like the crown chakra glowing there. So creation, expansion, and networking. Definitely something to call to you. Wow, there's a lot of magical energy in this person in here. A lot of light energy coming from the heart space as well.
wow. Very nice. So
So,
Alex is letting us know that she is female,
okay.
and and is your love interest a female? We don't know, so you
No,
know.
no.
Um, but that's,
So
I mean,
that's
it's
a
fine.
big,
It's
um,
interchangeable. It could be just
yeah.
mhm.
But anyways, this person coming your way. Now, again, I've said earlier, queens are about making their sacred space. So you need to create a space for someone who will feel welcome into your space and that you can enjoy your time together with.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
Alex, she is looking for male, but
Mhm.
just let us know if you're a little more introverted, if you like to draw, if you're a little bit of a dreamer, if you,
Mhm.
you know, okay, I see it. She did say it way back there. I didn't see it. I probably was had my
And
eyes closed.
queens are in the energy of it's not male female specific. It's the energy of creating that space to call in that person who's in alignment with your energy.
Yeah, it's important. Okay, and it is important to keep it around the energy and not necessarily the gender,
Yeah,
because the queen is strong, the queen is authoritative, the queen is successful and decisive. So
hmm,
those types of qualities are what you may
hmm,
want to look for. But
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, Very good. All
Mhm.
right. So let's see. I see Rosie has a question here. And thank you, Alex, for all of your feedback and for the additional information. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Rosie says, could I ask a question about the product I'm working on for my startup business?
Ooh.
Okay. So Rosie, would you maybe frame that like you want to know, will the product be produced? Will the product work? Will the product be bought? Like in what phase is this product for your startup business? So will people buy the product? Will people need the product? Will the product be developed? Will it work when I make it? Like in what phase of the development is about the product I'm working on? So it doesn't seem like it's completed yet. Um, if you can give us any other the development phase, okay.
Mhm.
And what did you want to know about the product? If it's the right product for you or if it's going to be finished, um, if people are going to want it, maybe we can just check my pendulum.
Mhm.
I'm in the process of looking at technologies.
Okay.
Will it be successful? So I feel as though there's going to be many incarnations of this project or this product. It seems like you may start out with it in like a beta version or something, and then do some tweaks to it, and then maybe revamp it, redesign it in some way, and then or repackage it or something is going to be there's going to be different phases. You're going to start out and then almost like as a test product, and then you're going to have like a phase two. And this is what I'm seeing that the so when you're ready, when you feel good, go for it, knowing that what it'll do is it'll reveal all of the quirks or the tweaks that uh, need to occur. And sort of like if you're, let's just say you're, I don't know. Let's say you're making business cards. So only print 50 business cards and then find out, oh, people see a typo or people see, something, and then maybe come back and revamp it and then put it out again so that you would be, there's like different versions of it. Oh, you're welcome, Viviani. Thank you very much for your sweet kindness. That's very sweet of you. Um, yeah, Rosie. So it seems like there's different evolutions of this product. So but I would go for it as soon as you feel like you're ready. Don't wait for perfection. Go for it so that you can learn more, because each time you put it out, you'll learn more, and it's a natural evolution for this product. So, what do you say, Ginger?
What she said.
She has to get a prototype. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I love it that I got the Empress card for you because that is the creator. You are the creator. And as long as you take care and nurture it through its evolution, it's going to have your energy in it no matter what you do. Um, I'm being drawn to all these images here. Um, the jaguar image, I created a little pamphlet on animal totem energies.
I
The,
love that.
the jaguar is really sticking out to me in here. I'll put it up here. So jaguar energy is about mystery, power, protection, stealth, confidence, and grace. So be very confident in what you're doing, for sure, and be stealthy. Don't make sure you're not giving away a lot of secrets as you're moving along. Keep some of the secrets to yourself, but Jaguar energies of saying, you are an old soul, walk through life with confidence and grace. Create your dreams. So I feel very positive about this. You have the King of Swords. So this is mastering the thought, the energies that you're putting into it. It's careful thinking, careful planning. And I feel like you have great knowledge to be even on this endeavor. So I really feel that you are going to do this with high standards and get some recognition. I can't say how expansive it will be, but it will be to some. It'll be like an amazing thing. I have the card of celebration, so you will have something to celebrate once it's all done. But like Jean says, even when it's all done, I feel like you're going to look for things to improve it and make a Mach 2, of it. But I do feel like you'll have some celebrating to do with some dear friends about it, toasting the champagne. And the most important message here too is enjoy the process.
Oh,
Make sure you enjoy the process. So,
it's invigorating.
it is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
it
and
is.
this is what you love, Rosie. This is what brings out the spirit in you. They're just also suggesting that if you have plans on a piece of paper, or if you can put whatever you have written or drawn and put crystals around it,
Oh,
and
yes.
incorporate the spiritual energy and the energies of Gaia around it as well with the crystal energy, and help to infuse that, you know, your intentions around it as well, like incorporate your spirit and incorporate the magical aspect with this creation, because we are all energy after all. So
Mm-hmm.
um, very, very
Thank you.
nice. Very nice. So I see a quick a yes or no from, let me see. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody, for coming. And Nancy's here, and a Zen Stitch, and Joe G. Everybody's coming in. Thank you very much for everybody for being here. We
Yes, thank you.
appreciate you
Thank you.
stopping by. And Sarabi has a quick question. They want to
Okay.
know, I have been given a job interview. Will I be selected? So do you have yes
Ooh,
or no cards? Let's
I
see.
don't, but I can.
You just see what my pendulum says. Will
Yeah.
Sarabi get the job for this interview that they have? I'm getting a yes. So, will Sarabi find out that they have been selected by July 15th of 2023? Will Sarabi find out that they have been selected by July 31st, 2023? Will Sarabi find out that they've been selected by July 20th, 2023? So it looks like you won't find out for a little while. They may still be going through the interviewing process, or you may have to go back for a second interview. But it looks like the second half of July. It still said yes on July 31st, and it said yes on July 20th. So somewhere between the middle of July and maybe like the 15th and 25th, somewhere in there. But come back and let us know, because
Yes,
we
please
we want to
do.
know how well our tools are working.
And it's like my pendulums are over there, and I didn't think to bring. Peter popped in. I just wanted to say a quick hello.
Hi, Peter. How
Peter
nice.
and his wife were actually one of my first guests, or they were my first guests on Paranormal Investigation. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to
Peter
go
and
back and
Julie. Yeah.
check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Sounds,
very interesting.
yeah.
Okay, so I got that I believe there's going to be some papers being signed, Saraba. So
Sarabi.
Sarabi,
Sarabi.
I'm so sorry.
Hmm. It's okay.
Sarabi, so I do feel very positive about that. I got that fancy. I think you need to bring a fancy pen to your interviews. That way you're ready and your energy is in that pen. Um, it'd be a little flamboyant to have a feathered pen quill, but that would be so unique, and they would be impressed. But anyways, and keep manifesting that in your head, and you're signing those papers of employment. And so then I got the Three of Wands. So that is starting a new journey, and it's a collaborative journey. So I feel like really good about this. Um, and I'm hoping it's this is the job you're wanting. and that you do get it. If it isn't, there's something that is coming your way for your best and highest good. But I feel really good about this one. Um, uh, I just love this flying boat that's coming in. So something that's
Mm-hmm.
very neat, unique to you, that you will embark upon in this fantabulous journey of creation, because wands are all about the creative energies. And I love that these wands have crystals in them. So um, um, you suggested, Jean, earlier, having that crystal around you while you are doing your manifestations, writing them down, um, and write your title of your new position that you would be in, and write that in. But these waves are coming in, that's bringing in the energy. You got the powerful sun energy behind them, and yeah, and unfortunately, it is a little bit of a waiting game for you, but it's coming towards you. So I wish you many blessings on that journey.
Yes, best of luck, Sarabi, and please do come back and let us know. And just you can put it in the comments section, like after the show's over, you can put it in there, and we'll find out for you. But or you can just catch us live and let us know. Remember, you did that reading just because
Yeah,
it helps us. I mean, we have had people come back and let us know when our tools are accurate, and it just really does help us as well. So all the best to you. Thank you for your question. And that does look like it will be the last question for today. So I just want to
okay.
say hello and thank you for being here, for Fleck and for Peter J. Watts coming here. I'm so honored. And Jackie Jacaranda, thank you for everything that you do. And Warrior Girl, you have gone above and beyond. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. It's so lovely. And Michael, thank you for being here and asking your question. And
Absolutely.
Nancy, she just said to me, I'm honored,
Aw,
Nancy.
I
Thank
love
you very, very much. And everybody who new and old who's been here, who has joined us, and Joe G, I haven't seen you
you,
before. Nice to
Joji.
see and Rosie, everybody. It's been such a wonderful, beautiful, energetic gathering that we had here today. And Ginger, thank you
Oh,
for
thank you.
for withstanding all of the heat and for putting up with me asking you all of those questions.
Oh,
And
wonderful. I had a wonderful time.
I
Mm,
enjoyed getting to know you. You are
thank you.
fascinating,
Oh,
and
thank
I would
you.
love to get together again. This has been really
Absolutely.
beautiful. I
Thank,
love your energy and your
thank you.
expertise and your calmness. You have this calmness that is
Oh,
really
thank
very
you.
beautiful. So thank you. Thank you very much, Ginger, for coming
Thank
on.
you. And thank you, everybody, for coming in and asking questions and chatting. And I love you all. Thank you.
Very nice. And we'll see you again soon. I will be on the Crone Zone tomorrow at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific, and then I'll have Sherry H, Voices from the Swamp, is on my channel on 4th of July, and that would be 2 p.m. Eastern, and I guess that's 11 Pacific. And Ginger, where will you be coming up?
Oh, let me look at my little calendar here. I have um, I've been encouraged to do a solo reading, so I might do some solo reading sometime this week. Um, on Friday the 7th is my channelversary. Well, actually, it's the 8th, so I'm trying to plan something and send out some links. And I'd love to have people pop in. It's not set in stone at what time or anything, but it's also like a belated birthday celebration for me. And then next week, Michelle from Astrological Tarot will be on. That's the 10th at 7 o'clock. She'll be on my channel. And then
That's
that Wednesday, the 12th, Jason Tempinski. I love, we have so much fun when we do our readings. We just, um,
Wow.
yeah.
Excellent.
So,
So please
yeah.
do go over and subscribe to Ginger Faye's YouTube channel, and you'll be
Thank
notified of all of these amazing guests that she's going to be having on. And
you.
you put it in your community tab, is that correct? You put
I need to
notifications?
make one. I just pretty much had the Hidden Hollow of Divine Musings, but that was a private group. So now I think I should go ahead and do this community tab thing.
Very good. Very good. Well, thank you again, Ginger. It's been a delight. And thank you, everybody. Enjoy your 4th of July holiday weekend,
Absolutely.
and
Happy
we
and
will see
safe.
you again real soon. Yes, be safe and stay cool.
Yes, stay cool.